Christine, and the story we are doing is The Bear Snores On. In his cave in the woods, in his deep dark lair, through the long cold winter sleeps a great brown bear. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold wind howls and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep-crawls in the cave from the fluff-cold snow. And the mouse squeaks, too damp, too dank, too dark. So she lights sweet twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pit-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. Two glowing eyes sneak peek in the den, and Mouse cries, "Who's there?"
Who's there?
And Hare hops in. And the Hare says, "Ho, Mouse, long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Get the tea. And the mouse sips, wee slurps. And the Hare burps, big burps. But the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by and snuffs at the air and says, "I smell yummy yum.
I smell yummy yum.
Perhaps we can share.
Perhaps we can share.
I've brought honey nuts.
I've got honey nuts.
Let's divvy them up,
Let's stick them up.
cozy down,
Cozy down.
and dig in.
Dig in.
We'll share. And you guys get him tea. Share with Fiona. And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chop, crunch. But the bear snores on. A mole tunnels up through the floor. And a wren flutters through the door. And the mole mutters, "What a night!" And the wren twitters, "What a storm!" And everybody clusters in the great bear's den. Go on in. Go in. Go in. You guys share. That's the cups. One more cup. Good job. And they tweet and they titter and they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. And the Hare strokes the fire. And the mouse seasons the stew. And then a small pepper fleck makes the bear. Choo! And he blows and he sneezes and the whole crowd freezes. And the bear wakes up and the bear gnarls and snarls and roars and rumbles and stomps and jumps and growls and rumbles and says, "You've snuck in my lair.
You snuck in my lair.
And you've all had fun.
And you all had fun.
But me? I was sleeping.
I was sleeping.
And I've had none."
And I've had none.
And he whimpers roars and he moans and he wails and he groans and the bear blubbers on. And the mouse squeaks, "Don't fret."
Don't fret.
And the rabbit says, "Don't fuss. Look, see?" And the badger says, "We can pop more
We
corn."
can pop more corn.
And the mole says, "We can brew more tea." And the bear, guys, share with him. And the bear gulps and gobbles and he sighs with delight. And he spins tall tales through the blustery night. And when the sun peeks up on a clear, crisp dawn, the bear can't sleep, but his friends lay down. Snore on. Where's the snores? There we go. The end. Okay, stand up. Set your cups down. Cup down. Hands. And out. Now this backdrop we painted, and I always offer this to take parts home because it will otherwise end up in the trash can. So if anybody wants to take little parts and put it in their playroom or whatever, it's up for grabs.